So by now, depending on how much time you spend in the Serif offices, David Serif contact you a couple of times to tell you to go to the manufacturing plant.
Adam!
Yeah, exactly. And that thing, he was in the game for a while, like with the dialogue, depending on how much time you were spending there or not. It was popping several times with different kind of variation in the conversation. Things are going to go much worse and everything. And I was reviewing the build in November 1992, in November 2010, and we were almost beta and everything. And I realized, oh my God, like, it's just smoke and mirror, and we don't carry it through. Like, there's no real consequences.
No real consequence, yeah, exactly.
And it's a game about that, and I was, oh my God.
I think that's one of the best things in the game, really.
Yeah, we're missing the point.
Yeah.
And the next morning, I come back in the office, and I go to David and Fussy, our producer, and say, man, we did a huge mistake, and now we're going in our first instance with the journalists, and we're totally fucked. Basically, we need to have a real consequence to that thing, and said we need to re-record lines with.
And we basically need to kill the hostages if
we
you
need
don't
to kill
get
the
there in time.
hostages, exactly. We need to re-record lines, new lines for police officers, for David Sarifs, for Adam Jensen, for all those beautiful people. And he approved it, and I was so happy because, like, and then it was the quest for.
Yeah, and what was crazy about it was, first of all, we were so close to, like, almost having to ship the game that we'd released a lot of our actors. We'd already done all the recording, and Serif himself, so we had to go through and we had to kind of indicate which actors would have to be brought back, how many lines they'd have, and then we had to find Steve Schellen.
Yeah, we found him somewhere on a beach in Morocco doing something.
He was on vacation.
He was on vacation.
Yeah, he was.
He'd been wrapped.
Yeah, well, he was done. And I mean, anybody who knows Steve Schellen, very talented actor, but very much a free spirit.
How long it took you to get to him? To trace him back?
It wasn't that bad, actually, because I think he did leave information with his agent saying if anybody needs me. And so it was actually quite surprisingly quick, but then it was just the logistics of, like, okay, I got to find a studio in Morocco that this guy can go to, and I have no way of specking out what their facility's like, what's it going to sound like, but somehow, through the magic of technology and that, we had our voice director here, we had Mary here, and we hooked up via Source Connect, which is a software that allows you to link up in real time and listen in the studio session. So we were able to do it that way. And I guess he showed up in Bermuda shorts with coconuts in hand, and he did it, and we got through it.
Yeah, and it was just a few days before the deadline, and Steve came to me, he's like, well, hopefully it's going to work, and the sound, the quality is going to be there, otherwise we might not be able to use it, and we were super stressed. But it was a fun ride.
Yeah, and it worked out because that's the first thing everyone comments when they started playing the game was, "Oh my God, I the hostages are dead already. Yeah. I didn't know that would happen."
Yeah, it's one of the few games that really tell you something. And
it teaches you early on that there's going to be consequences,
and that really encapsulates what a Deus Ex game is all about. It's this thing that you don't even know that is really happening or whatever, depending on what you do. And some people would arrive there and see them dead, and they didn't pay attention to what David was saying, and they wouldn't know why. And that's what it's all about. Really.
And it almost didn't happen.